OK. Swipe up and we enter the menu side. Firstly, our first function. It is a function to dial a number we can call from this dial. For example, when I call a number of mine, then he will call another number through this mobile phone. Then you can call successfully. Yeah. This dial is just like that. It can also be deleted when dialing. That's what it looks like when dialing a number. Then we will introduce some of its features like incoming calls or something else. Next item, this contact. For contacts, we need to use that app. Add one contact. When we in a moment we will introduce that app. Then introduce this one. Then the call log, like the number we dialed just now. Then some numbers that are called in and out. Call records will be displayed here. Then we can also delete. It disappears after deletion. Yeah. These few words are, including the first three ones, is all function of one of its calls. Call and contact is the function of the new watch. Then, the fourth item is a voice assistant. Also through this way, by calling a voice assistant on this phone, depending on the phone model, the corresponding assistants are also different. I am currently bound to an Apple mobile phone. This is the one that should be called. He is Siri. OK, after clicking here and then, like bound here, Siri will adjust. Then this calls the voice assistant. It is based on your bound mobile phone as voice assistant from, not the same. And the following item is a data. 1x1 data and 1x1 option. Then we like our usual. Because I just took out this watch, so like our usual stats. And its calories. One more itinerary. A distance. This data. Then here is an option for heart rate. Heart rate, and then we need to wear it on the wrist. Well, the following item is a heart rate test. We first wear a watch on our hands. Then when he opens this heart rate at this point, at the bottom he will have two green lights for detection. And now in detection, it will be detected for about 30 seconds. When the detection is complete, he will remind you with a vibration. Already shaken. Syllable test completed. Then blood oxygen and heart rate test. Very alike. After he clicks on it, a flash will flash behind his back. Red light. Then, when we test, we need to confirm the wearing position is accurate so he can measure it more accurately. It is also prompted by vibration. Indicates that he completed the test. OK. Our next word is a an option for exercise. After clicking in, we can see that he has many options. Different sports are in it. Let's take a look first. Then, like running, let us click in and have a look. Click and start. Then this time, he'll start collecting this data sheet of ours. Then, because the number is relatively small, show up, so he doesn't generate this record. Usually, when we actually go for a run, he will generate a record. Then it will be uploaded to our app later. We can view it through app. Some sports like this one are more abundant. Then if we don't have the sports we need, we can through app out this one. Through this app on this mobile phone. Then there is one more exercise option. In this we can find one more movement. Let's find one and try it, which can then be uploaded via uploading to our watch. Then when uploading here, our watch here, there will be an uploaded logo. Then after uploading successfully, we can go through this and look. He already added it. Then move below this is a record of movement. We just because not completing a full one movement. So there is no place for him for the time being. Correspondingly, if it is like some previous sports, we can. If enough data is collected, he will generate a record in this place. Then after generating the record, and will also be uploaded to our app, we can check his on the app. A record of the movement. This information is easier for information, well also through the app. Our phone. There is a mobile app. Communication notification. We open it in the notification. Open this. Notify. In the notification, we have some options to see. Nice. It can be seen that these are basically some of the more commonly used applications on the market, all inside. Okay, then we turn on this notification. Then this one has. Basically, we can all receive information. We now make a simple SMS. Receive text messages here. After receiving the text message, our watch. Correspondingly, there will be a text message on our watch. It's okay if you don't watch it in time. We can slide. Then you can see the text message we just received, like an image of the weather. In this weather, it is also bound. Our app. Well, then our app accesses that server. Then we can see a weather condition of his day. Then add the weather conditions for the next 3 days. A very useful function. Then what? This next item is an option for an alarm clock. If the alarm clock is an option, then he has his corresponding free. A commonly used function. There is also a stopwatch, which is also a simple function. It is the same as the normal mobile phone function. Then the timer is the same. Then the following words. Well, the following words are a function of a breath. It's usually us. It's more stressful. Or when we can. This is a movement of breathing. let's try. After clicking it, it will be able to set a time. This 1 minute. Then he will base on this. Let's hold our breath. A rhythm of our breathing. Can adjust our rhythm according to him. That is the function. The time can be set by yourself. Then we won't finish the demonstration. Okay. It is also a relatively simple function. Follow his rhythm to breathe. Then the following one is even simpler. If we click on it, it is a function of finding a mobile phone. Sometimes we lose our mobile phones and then we know where click to here put them on the watch and our mobile phone will. There is one. Vibration. When we ordering. If you use a mobile phone, it will ring and vibrate. This is the find function. Look for the phone and then. It also has a corresponding app. Find the function of the watch. Then look for the watch on the app. Then the watch will also have a vibration. There will also be a vibration. And then the next item is this is a piece of music. For music controlled words. Via Bluetooth. He is here to control the command through this watch. To control the music playback on the mobile phone, firstly we. In our music player interface, we can click one of our side to play. When playing with this, it started playing on the phone and then you can also adjust his volume here. Then when our watch is adjusted, there will be a corresponding response on the phone. And then his next song. Next, previous. These are available through. Controlled by the watch. For now we are only demonstrating one other player. Music player app is also corresponding. Operate. Can control his playback pause. The next one and last one. And the volume adjustment. Then this photo is the same. But you need to pay attention when taking pictures. If I say it directly, it won't work. It is here that you need to authorize an app to authorize. After opening the app, it needs your authorization. Right, then through an option on our watch. Take a photo and then he will enter the photo interface. Then at this time we can click this button, click this icon to take a photo. 3 to 1 can also shake. 3 to 1. It is a function of taking pictures. Simple one function. After clicking on it, the screen will turn into a white light. In the evening, it can still provide a small amount of one. The brightness. There is another game. This game. You can experience this game yourself. This game. This can be experienced by yourself. Hey, how do you do this? It's a good game, so I won't say much about it. Then the last item is an option to set. Set words. It can be entered through this menu interface. You can also swipe right and here say, more convenient one. An interface to enter. Then what? Let's take a brief look at the setting interface. There's some left, like one of his watches, style. Has a dial. The dial can choose the dial. The dial is actually here. To set the watch face, we can pass several ways to set. This is the one that comes with our watch. Then what comes with the watch? These options can be set via this. Then you can also long press on the main interface. Then you can choose. Let's say we choose this. Well, choose. Of course, you can also choose here. The same. Then, if our dial is set. In addition to this, if we feel that the wool not ugly enough, then we can also use this app too. Via app, unlike this watch dial center. Yes. Okay. Like this dial center. After this setting, our main interface also has, like this dial center. Inside, randomly choose to upload. After uploading, we will choose change to this watch face we uploaded. Then we try. You can set the duration of this screen. I won't say more about this. You can set one of his. A duration of the screen on and off can be set according to your needs. Then there is the style of this dial. This menu interface. We were just on the list. We are now switching to Zhugang. And then, our menu interface becomes this Zhugang. Then let's look at the next item. One intensity of vibration can according to their own, because he will vibrate in many places. Then you can choose the vibration intensity we need. The default is medium. It's also more practical. Then the language will not be spoken. Language according to your needs. There are already more than a dozen languages to choose from. You can choose the language you need. And then like this piece. This word is a healthy tips. Like sitting for a long time. There are some things like drinking water. Then of course this tick is a switch. Then, in fact, if we set it up, we still need. Put your hands on this app on your phone to set it up, like what we just ticked. like drinking water and sitting for a long time. Then we can set the time ourselves. From bar a clock to, this time can be set by yourself. According to our needs, like the one just now, it defaulted to 1 reminder every hour and 60分钟 use. It will be prompted once 60分钟 use after you take it, like this. The default is 30. You can also according to your own time needs. These are all things you can go by yourself. I won't go into details about that, but I can set it myself. When his time is up, he will that reminder, there will be a reminder on this watch. Then, not much to say. Don't say this. The battery. You can check power saving mode. Know this. It's no different from a mobile phone. His QR code just. At the very beginning, I said about the QR code. If this QR code is used, the beginning, if a new mobile phone has not downloaded the app. When scanning this QR code, it will automatically link the phone to a app downloaded, an interface, and then we download it ourselves. After downloading, we can also use the app on the app. Scan this QR code, this watch can be bound. It's called scan binding. Then ringtone settings. The ringtone setting is also a more practical function. Like this, he has a ringtone. The ringtone is some hints from you or something he would. There will be this corresponding ringtone. Then what about the ringtone? We can also choose the ringtone we want. Like this notice. This notice. Of these responses, you can choose what you need. The desired ringtone for the notification. Look at this. For example, after we choose this, or all the previous notifications, here will be this ringtone. This text message. This is the system ringtone. I won't talk about shutting down and restarting. Our factory reset. This is the most basic function. Shut down after clicking. After clicking, it will not say if you want to restore. Then we can pass this. Inquire about one of our watches. A basic piece of information, including our name, are these and some versions. One message for one version. Basically, that's it. Then. Okay, let's take a look at our app again. Our app is called Wear Pro. And this is its main interface. The main interface, it has some information like our weather. The weather will also be displayed on this. Well, we can pass this above. Check on the app to see if he has located it. It is wrong to think that this location is Shenzhen. Then he was cloudy 22 degrees. And then this is the top line of information. Then the following line of information is what we just said, one by one data. That is, like our walk, one step at a time. How many steps did he walk? Then how many calories did you burn? What is the distance? We basically didn't move much just now, and so his data is relatively small. Then like this, it's a record of sport. But, like when we demonstrated just now, we didn't do any exercise. So here it is reminding that there is no record for the time being. Like this, like before, if we say that we are like running and walking, after we exercise. After he generates the record, then the watch will upload to our app. We can check from here. One of his records. Let's not talk about this for now even without us. Then here is a dial center. Words in the center of
We'll
the dial.
have
Everything we need in this one. A dial. Like this. Inside every dial like this nuance. It has a lot in it. Then you can choose. Then you can see this for yourself. This is custom. Yes, there is also a custom dial. Then we can upload it ourselves. Upload a picture and design. Then the others are also one according to his one, a style. There are many in each. You can see for yourself. Then there are a few temporary items on the homepage. Yes, this is a matter. Then of course it is because when we set up here, set to be male, we set. After setting it as a female, he will also have one more women's health one function. Then like this, like the heart rate we just checked. You see he has already uploaded it. Then blood oxygen is also. The weight is basically recorded by ourselves. Worth of weight. If we have. If you need to record your weight every day, measure it yourself and record it. Then measure yourself every day. We'll be able to visually see a change in your weight. And if women are healthy, then also set on this. Like our own. It has several information, like our period. What about that? Security period and so on. Women can go to this place by themselves. Go record your time. Yes, it can pass this calculation. Then when the time is up, there will be a reminder. This is its homepage. Then what? Its second page is one of its. A function of a trajectory of a movement. It is from this. If you go to exercise on the app, it will generate a trajectory. Like us. This watch also started his running here. Run outside, run outdoors, and then what? Outdoor running words. We'll record our. Of course I don't have that one that doesn't move now. Where we are now. If we exercise he will be in sync. Record your running track. Then you wait for you to finish running. Stop. After. He will generate a record for you. Then we are not exercising now. There is no record generated here. Then you can go out by yourself if this is the case. He is dotted on the map. Through. This is the second page he has. A run and walk and a ride. One. Then the first. In 3 pages, I just learned something simple. Like this first one. The first line, this is the bound one watch. If we bind, it's through here. Now we have bound A. Then what? There are some options in this binding. Something like firmware upgrade. Is. These. Formula conversion. This is also Celsius. You can change it to Chinese. Excuse me, I am lost. Where is the supermarket? Then a specification of this time can be changed to 12-hour format or 24-hour format. Restore factory settings and then you can see this by yourself. It's the most basic function. Then. This one is when reached an achievement, you can see it yourself. And his step count achievements and some individual achievements like running and walking. Reached. How many steps have been accumulated? He will have an achievement. And then like this we've just learned. One of his. And the center of the dial. And the camera. Also. Call this notification. Then we have seen the settings like this. In fact, these are. It's a very intuitive function. Like the contact just now. Contact words are set here. On our watch. This contact on our watch. Contact words. This is set through this app. Then edit. If you edit, add a contact saved on the phone. For example, let us add a few. After adding 3, then our watch side already uploaded. This is also according to their own corresponding. Go to settings and then can also be deleted. Can be set by yourself. Find and then. We also have an app on which we ourselves have. Some commonly used problem points are recorded. We can. It's okay to say what's wrong with us on this. Or temporarily unresolvable. We can find it here. Just see if it helps some of the most common problem spots. And that's basically all. That's basically all on the app. Aha.